Boogeyman Ben.
Hey everyone, it's Boogeyman Ben. Hope everyone's doing well and everyone had a nice Monday. Today's video is going to be focusing on the horror series ReAction figures. This is being put out, it's a joint effort being put out by Funko and Super 7. I did a video on these, I showed off the T800 from the Terminator series a couple weeks ago, and then last week I did one from this series, which is Pinhead from Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. There is another figure in this line. It's Eric Draven from The Crow, and that is a figure I did not purchase. These originally were going to be given to me for Christmas. I had asked my mom for these for Christmas, and I pre-ordered them, going back to probably early part of this year. And they all shipped last week, and I had them shipped to my work because it's the easiest place for me to have things shipped to. And I was going to drop them off at her house, and she told me to just go ahead and keep them, and it's an early Christmas present. So it's Christmas in September, which is super awesome of her. I had a really shitty week last week, and this just has made this week start out really, really awesome. These figures I will be keeping in the package, just like I did with the Hellraiser 3 figure of Pinhead and the T800 from the Terminator series. But I will showcase each one of them off. They are very small, 3 3/4 figures. I will talk about each one and also talk about which one my favorite is in the line, so I hope everyone looks forward to this. Please stay tuned. So the first one I want to talk about is, of course, good old Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, the picture on the backer card, this doesn't look like Freddy from the first film. He looks more like he did in Part 2 and Part 3, and I'm going to go on a limb and say it's the look from Part 3. But the nose on this one is throwing me off because Freddy Krueger had kind of a witch nose in the second film. But I know it says A Nightmare on Elm Street, but this leads the way that the figure looks in terms of his the fact that the sweater sleeves are the red and green instead of the solid red like in the first film. It leads me to believe it's more one of the sequels. And the face sculpt is good for a little 3 3/4 figure. Of course, you got his glove right there, and his tannish brown pants, and his brown shoes, and his trusty fedora. So yeah, I like this figure a lot. It's not my favorite in the line, but yeah, I think it's a good likeness. I like the little 3 3/4 figures. I think it's cool that they're doing these. They really did them well. They remind me of toys I collected when I was a kid. The back of the card is pretty much identical for all of them. It just shows the other figures in the series. So yeah, I'm happy with Freddy. Next one I want to talk about is, of course, Ghostface from the Scream series. And I'm really happy with the way the mask looks. There's a little bit of weird paint right on his bottom part of his mouth. I don't know if you can make it out real good. It's hard with the glare here, but it's just sort of off colored a little bit. It's kind of right there. It's hard to make out, but it's like black where it should be white. It's almost like he's drooling black, which I thought was kind of weird. The backer card, it makes me, I think that's from Scream 4, but I can't positively say that's true. Of course, he comes with his knife right there. And I like the look of the figure. I think he's pretty cool. Love Ghostface. The character pretty much looked the same in all 4 films, so this could, pretty much be for any film. But, yeah, really happy with this one as well. Next we have on the wave is Michael Myers. I moved to this side of the room just because the glare on his mask, since it's white, was really hard to make out. But I think they did a really good likeness on him. Of course, he comes with his knife right there. It's taped to the side. He's got the bluish boiler suit. And I think out of them, he's probably my third favorite in the line. I really like this one. I love the backer card. That's actually a tattoo. That image of Michael with the knife right there from the original Halloween, the John Carpenter Halloween, is actually tattooed on my leg. It's the image I wanted tattooed on me, so I really like this backer card a lot. And I think the figure is very awesome looking. Really happy with this one. Next one we have in the line is Sam from Trick or Treat. And I love that they're putting out more stuff of Sam. I love this character, and I love the film Trick or Treat. In fact, it's a film I need to do a review on this page, because I actually have never done one. I've talked about how much I loved it before, but it's in my top 3 of favorite Halloween films of all time. And if you can see in the corner, he comes with his little jack-o'-lantern lollipop. It's kind of his weapon. And I really love the way they designed him. He's the smallest of the figures, and out of the line, he's my second favorite. And I just love him, and I love the picture they used for the backer card. And last but not least, we have my favorite of the line, which is probably to no one's surprise. It is Jason, my buddy Jason from Friday the 13th. The image they kind of went with, it looks like it's more part 3. You got the green shirt, the grayish pants, the hockey mask without the cut in the top. So even though the image from the backer card is definitely from part 6, Jason Lives, which is my favorite Friday the 13th film, and I really like the image they used for the backer card. I heard some people complaining that they should have used a part 3 image, but I don't care. It's like I think the image is perfect for Jason. And he comes with his trusty machete, which is taped in there on the side. So yeah, just absolutely love this figure. So yeah, excellent figure line. I'm very happy with these. My least favorite in the line is probably Pinhead. I think it's just because he doesn't have pins in his head, but no big deal. I still like the figure quite a bit, and I thought I'd just plop him in here with the rest. But yeah, definitely Jason, Sam, and Michael Myers are my favorites, but all of them are very well done. I love the backer I think the images they use to capture the spirits of the characters are fantastic. They look like the toys I grew up so the next challenge for me will be figuring out where to put them here in the horror zone. But yeah, tell me what you think about these figures. I got all of these through Entertainment Earth. I pre-ordered these probably back in, I'm going to say, March or April of this year. And I know that many of these, especially the Jason, the Michael Myers, and I believe the Freddy, are all top sellers right now on their sites. So if you're interested in getting them, I would definitely recommend checking them out. Checking out Entertainment Earth. I'll put a link down below to the site, and you can check it out there. These things I believe will probably sell out if they're already in their top 50, and they were just released less than a week ago. So let me know what you guys think about these figures. If you like them, if you think they're not very good, if they're not worth the money. They were $9.99 each, which I think is pretty fair price for a figure. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on them. And again, thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for some more videos coming up very soon. Hope everyone has a great evening. Take it easy. Peace.